Hello everyone, this is Marcos Borja, product advisor of Downtown Toyota, part of Downtown Auto Group. In the next videos, we're going to explore all the fully new redesigned 2026 RAV4s. In this video, we're going to talk about the RAV4 Woodland. The first impression that you see in this car, in the RAV4 2026 Woodland, is like it's completely different from the other RAV4s. Why? Because this one is made for overlanding or off-road. So that's why we have a completely different grille here. And also we can find a skid plate underneath, and the design and everything will look like pretty different. But we have the hammer head LED lamps. But other than that, I can say that it's pretty different than the other versions. In this car, we have two colors. Those are not available in the other trims. It's the Everest that is kind of green and the Urban Rock that is kind of silver. The one that is here right now is the Midnight Black Metallic. Talking about the front bumper of the 2026 RAV4 Woodland, we can realize that we have these LED rigid fog lamps, and we also have the sensors here as well, and we have the bumper protector. I really like this new bumper from the Woodland version. You feel that it's different than the other RAV4s because this is meant to be for overlanding or off-road. Talking about the side of the RAV4 Woodland, we can realize that it looks a little bit different than the other trims, right? First of all, we have different rims. Those are a little bit more off-roading rims. We also have all-terrain tires, and we also have this over fender here that is plastic. Because this car is meant to be for off-roading or overlanding, that is the reason that we have plastic here in comparison to the other trims. Another thing to highlight here in the side, we can see here the Woodland logo, and also we can see here the bridge style roof rails with crossbars. I can say that this one looks like pretty nice for overlanding and everything, like have like this very aggressive aspect for off-roading, so I really like this roof rails. Talking about the rear part of the RAV4 2026 Woodland, I can say that the back part we have a lot of more room in the cargo area. Also, we can realize that the logo is very small. If we compare it with the other cars, for example, like the Crown Signia, we saw that that one also is a little bit small, and we can highlight the model RAV4 because the people are more identified with the model, I think, those days. We can also see here like the Woodland from this specific trim. This one also is the one that has towing capacity, so that's why it comes with the standard towing hitch and also the rear bumper protector. Most likely you see this kind of towing hitch like in a bigger cars like the 4Runner, like the Tundra, Tacomas. You can see the towing hitch, but you don't see like so frequently in small SUVs. So this one, it would be like the one that is different, the one that most people, if they don't want a big car and they want a middle-sized SUV, this one will be your car, the car for you. Talking about the cargo space in the RAV4 Woodland, like I already mentioned, we have a full new redesign in the cargo area. We have a lot of space here. This one, what I like it is this cargo liner is specific for this car. We have different cargo liners for different trims, but this one is the one that has like the design Woodland with these rocks here. The good thing also is that we still have like spare tire. Most of these times, like all the cars has the repair kit. We can also recline the seats to have like more space here in the cargo area, and we have this tonneau cover that we can just take it out if you want. And we also have here like 120 volts for camping or anything like that. So the first impression that you have when you jump in here in the new 2026 RAV4 Woodland, the pattern of these seats looks very nice. Also the leather seats looks completely different from the previous generation. Also this camouflage here looks pretty good, pretty nice. I need to highlight like these two screens is way different like the previous generation as well. We still have like the same gear shift here. We have different buttons here to change driver mode and trail and snow. Also talking about the steering wheel, you can say that it's pretty standard, pretty basic. You have here for the safeties, dynamic cruise control, lane assist, pre-collision system, and here to control like the volume, to take phone calls and go through all the details here in the catch cluster. One thing that I want to highlight about the 2026 RAV4 Woodland is that this one has this specific interior color that is the mineral color. We have a difference between these two tones, kind of greenish with a gray, of course with the orange stitching here. So if we compare this trim with the other trims, there is not too much difference. Only the camel here, like the interior, also this specific color that we have here in the interior, like the mineral, and these orange details as well. But other than that, it's basically the same car. We have the same performance with the same interior design. It looks like the same car. Talking about overall about this car 2026 Woodland, I can highlight the key points. Of course, that we have a completely full new redesigned bumper. It's the only one that has like this bumper. We have also the bridge style roof rails with the crossbars. Also the off-terrain tires with the specific rims for this car. Also we have the towing capacity and the towing hitch there installed already from fabric. These are the main things from this car in a difference with the other trims. If you're a customer that you're looking for something that an SUV that is not like too big like the 4Runner, like or it's not a pickup truck like the Tacoma or the Tundra, I can say that this one it would be like the perfect fit for you if you're looking for a small car that also like can go for off-roading or overlanding, and you can go for camping. I think that this would be like a very good fit for you and for your family. This car is one in a kind. The reason why is because there is not a mid-size SUV meant to be for off-roading, and this one is meant to be for off-roading. In comparison with the previous generation, for example, that was the towing capacity was 1,700 pounds. This one right now it has a big improvement. Right now it's 3,500 pounds. For a small SUV or mid-size SUV like this one, to have like this towing capacity and all of these great features that you can take for off-roading and overlanding, I think that is a very good point. And also because this is one in a kind car, the resale value is very strong. If you compare it for the previous generation, also the Woodland version, you go to the market because this version is like limited production. We don't have like too many of Woodlands on the road. The resale value also is very strong. And because of the design, it looks like more aggressive, more off-roading. So I think that the people like that too, right? They take the value of that, the spec and everything and how it looks like. So the MRCP for the Woodland is roughly speaking around like 50,000. And if we go to the entry level, that is the LE, we are talking about like 40,000. And if we go to the top of the line, that will be the limited and the XSE technology package, we are talking about like 55,000. So this one, in terms of price, I can say that this one is right in the middle. The Woodland is a very good fit if you are looking for off-roading or camping. With this car, you won't have like any surprises. Okay guys, so we already take a quick look of this 2026 RAV4 Woodland, and if you're interested in another trim, don't forget to follow us because there you can see all the videos that we are gonna do, and we are gonna do for all the trims, we're gonna do a specific video. And please don't forget to follow us, to subscribe. If you have any comments, just leave a comment please. I'm Marcos Borja, Product Advisor of Downtown Toyota, part of Downtown Auto Group. Come and visit us here in 79 E Don Roadway. Thank you.